Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean, and please welcome my very special co-host, Scott-Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hello, Scott.
Hi, Gene. Hi, everybody.
It looks nice and sunny where you are. I look like I'm in the dark over here. I don't know why. It's a little overcast, but I think it just got a little darker just a moment ago. It's so nice
Yeah,
to see everybody. Hi, Brenda and Jill and Jackie and Jessica. Look, all the J's are here.
all the J's. Yes.
And Leah is here. So nice to see you, ladies. And Noor, Joyful Journey, 2 J's. So nice to see everybody. Thanks. Thank you very much for coming over. And Teresa, MJ. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So we're going to be doing some readings for everybody today. And it's not going to be any particular theory or theme. We're just taking general personal questions. You can do mediumship, you can do love life, you can do spirit guides, you can do angels, you can do, whatever that comes up for you. We just ask that you are specific for your questions. I'm not sure about like general next year questions. I think you did a year. Did you do a year in review or
No, I haven't done that yet. That's something I need to think about doing. This sounds like a good idea, but it would be very general, wouldn't it? 'Cause
Mhm.
if you do a whole year, that's a lot. So,
Jill says Jean and Arthur. Are you being funny, Jill? It's Jean and
Gene,
Scott.
Arthur. I look like Arthur.
Is she being funny? That's so
I don't
cute.
know.
I know it. I got to check and see if Arthur's coming. I don't know. That's so funny. And Lois is here. Hi, Lois. Nice to see you. Aw, thank you. And Brenda would like an angel reading. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, what decks are you going to be using today, Scott?
I've got some oldies but goodies. I've got the Light Seers, I got the Luna Soul, the Mystical Moments, and the Intuitive Night Goddess. So those are the tarot, and then I've got a bunch of different oracles that are up here. So different ones,
I would love
like
to see your
six. So
setup one day. Just like turn the camera around and see how you have them stacked. Do you have like a shelf with them with different piles and then because you're really quick with that.
yeah, I got the idea from Allie actually, and how she just pulls out of her
Oh, so you have like
her
a layered.
stacks thing.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
it's their brochure, not magazine, but brochure racks is what they are to go in like doctor's offices. And then
Okay.
you just put them together, and you can put your cards in there and just pull from wherever spirit leads you to. So that's what I do. Yep.
Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay.
There's
Hello, Noor, MJ. Look at everybody coming in. Thank you very much.
Craig Dixon's here.
Craig Dixon and Warrior Girl. CJ
Jane.
is here. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in so fast. Okay.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. Hi, M. Steve. Uh, yeah, it's a dreary day. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the top. And I just wanted to point out, I do have this in the chat and in the show notes below. And we are not simulcasting. This is on the Sun Psychic Gene channel only. And I do ask and everybody, if you're not already subscribed, to please go on over to Scott-Scorpio Sun Tarot. We're trying to get him over 2,000. I think he was you were instrumental in getting me over 1,000, if I believe. Do you remember that, Scott?
Yeah, it was the first time we had a show together.
Was
And
it?
yeah, you were at 999, and I said, let's get Gene over 1,000. And we did.
I know, I know. That was so much fun. We had a lot of fun together. So thank you very much. So Jessica Lynn is here, and if I call your name, if you wouldn't mind just confirming that you're here. All right, so let's get started. And she says, "What do my guides want me to know?" Hello, Miss Jessica. First thing, I tuned into your energy, Jessica, and I feel like there is something. Are you worried about your personal self, your physical human being, the human part of Jessica? I felt like you were either uh, sore or tired or muscle aches or something. They're showing me that you're focused on your body right now. Um, And you might want to check that you are in balance with all the essential minerals and forget the other thing. Just your nutrients, all the nutrients that you need. There's minerals and something else that are really a key in balancing the physical balance. I think it's more physical. I think there's something more physical. This is not, and you asked me about your spirit guides, but I feel like it's not your spirit guides. So you might want to pay attention to your nutrition, your sleep habits, making sure you get plenty of uh, fluids. And, I know that a lot of us are eating cake and having wine and, things like that. That's this time of year. But they just want you to make sure that you're paying attention to getting the physical Jessica in balance so that you can continue your spiritual work. I think you're a-okay and on the right track on your spiritual work. How about you, Scott? What did you get? And I'll look up that other word.
Is it vitamins? No? No, okay. So, Jessica, I got the Five of Cups for you. And so this just means stay on the positive side. Look at what is optimistic instead of pessimistic. And, you know, you've got it. I believe that what Jean said was true, that you're on the right track spiritually. But those are the cards I got was more spiritual. The Ten of Pentacles, this is for you to just be happy and grateful for what you have. And then you got the Six of Cups. And this could be you reminiscing, about days gone by when you were little. Just remember the good times and remember that you can have even better times now. Okay. And then you got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is about intuition and dreams. So write down, what you see, what you want, and before you do any actions, write them down and see what your intuition is telling you to do and which way it is telling you to go. Okay, and then I got some oracle cards for you. Maturing. So yeah, I feel like you're growing physically or spiritually. You're probably done growing physically, but you're still growing mentally and physically or spiritually. I said it again. Growing affluence, diversity, power, benefits, strength. Yeah, you're on the right track. And authority, I feel like there's some leadership capabilities that you have that maybe you haven't tapped into. Yes, the holidays bring up the childhood memories. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And then I got a rose for you. So that seems very appropriate for you. And it says feelings of love. It could be a blooming romance. We know with me, you're always going to get Jessica Lynn always gets a love reading. Something about love comes in there with romance. So I still think something's coming in soon for you. But this could just be you and your own self journey as well. And that's what I got.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. And Jackie said the hormones. I think it's there. Yeah, I think that anything that may be out of balance and the um, minerals, nutrients, hormones, just the, whatever, work on, make sure you're in balance there. Your physical body is what I was talking about. But and she says, yes, it resonates a lot. Hmm. She said, beautiful messages, Scott, resonated, and thank you both. You're welcome, Jessica. All right. Brenda, are you here? And then MJ. Brenda says she would love an angel reading.
Mhm.
Okay, thanks, Brenda. I love your icon. So, Brenda, what I got right away is that you work with the angels. You have like attendant angels that are in attendance. They are worker angels, and they also whisper in your ear so that you can be um, do the work of the angels. Like they whisper in your ear. You can see through. You can see what people need, and you can see through somebody's saying, "Oh no, I'm fine. I don't need anything. I'm not hungry." And you'll be able to tell, and you're able to assist the people who need it the most because of this keen sense that you have. Um, but they're right beside you. There's three of them that I see right now, and they are sort of like they're standing there with a clipboard, either writing things down or assigning things to you. Like they're very much in your everyday life, and they're working with you. And they're saying there was a time or point in your life where I'm just going to say you begged and pleaded with source to give you another chance, um, and it was something that you vowed. Could have been in a different life, but I feel as though there was a moment in your life where you said, if you, it was almost like if I could just have this one thing, I would, you know, be of service. And I think that you genuinely love being of service, and you are, um, and this is all you ask, is to be of service. And you walk around, you're very grateful. There's a lot there, Miss Brenda. You've angels around you. You're very grateful. You do angelic work. This is a solemn vow that you um, that brings you joy when you are able to be of service. And it's going to be needed. And I think maybe just sharing this with other people and letting them know it's okay to check with your angels and talk to your angels and to connect with your angels and listen to your angels. Maybe just sharing a little bit about what your experience is might be helpful as well. How about you, Scott?
Well, I pulled from the angel prayers, and I've got the first angel that popped up is Archangel Metatron. So, and it says, "Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field and clear your vibes." This is the angel that can change your vibes from negative to positive. So, I think that this is just a sign that you are also on the right track. The study and learning angels. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Right. So just keep learning, and that learning is going to become teaching eventually. And I think it is even now with your channel and how it's growing, and you're doing lots of things there. Um, Got the miracle of nature. It says, thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. So nature is going to help you out being outside. If it's too cold, bring some crystals and incense inside. Okay?
That's a beautiful
And
card.
then, yes, and then you got connect with music. Right? So thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So got a lot of things on to help you with your spiritual journey. The spirit is just throwing at you, saying, "Here, these are the things that you can use to, you know, get closer to spirit." And I still think that you're just on the right track. You got Archangel Zadkiel. It's for a transformation, so you might have a change coming up. And it says, thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform my past challenges. So, yeah, transformation. So, some kind of change is coming in. And it's only for your betterment. Because when change comes in, a lot of times we don't like it. I don't like change. But when change comes and then we learn, we grow. And then we get better, right? And we get closer to source, the spirit, and whatever you call it. You get closer. Right? So that's what I got.
Beautiful, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody's popping in for their angel readings now. So
I
thank you,
saw
Brenda.
that.
I think we hit a nerve, so to speak, that there's a lot of people looking for guidance and direction. So, MJ, are you here? I think you're still here, MJ. And then after MJ, I see Craig Dixon. Okay, thank you, MJ. You're sweet. You guys are all sweet playing the game with me. It's important. Hi, MJ. Nice to see you. Who's your little puppy? I love your little puppy there. Oh, is that the one that passed? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Can I get a message from Kelly Hill? I miss her wisdom and could use it now. Kelly Hill. And Kelly Hill is a coworker. How do you know Kelly Hill? Yeah. She's saying about her puppy. Okay. She said, yes, coworker.
Okay.
Yep. I feel like she's saying that she is still available.
Mm-hmm.
She wants you to write her a letter and tell her all about it. By the end of the letter, you'll have wisdom, you'll have a direction, you'll have a you'll have a better grasp on what's happening. So she wants you to write a letter and say, "Dear Kelly, I've been trying to fill my bucket with water, but it keeps leaking. And every day when I try and fill it, tell her all about it. Write it all out and write it to her. And then by the time you're done the letter, you will have seen or understood or realized something that will help you, and she will work together with you." And the writing is almost like keeping your ego mind busy. And anybody could do this for anything. Keeping your ego mind busy while you're connecting to spirit. And the creation part is where Kelly can come in and share information with you. But if you're not used to hearing or getting guidance from your loved ones or friends and loved ones, if you write, it tells this part of your mind that you're busy, and it sort of like relaxes and steps away, and more information will come through. And write everything. Even if you start writing about the neighbor next door, even just write as you think, and as you're thinking and things come up, just write that, even though you're writing about the pail of water that keeps leaking, and then something happens with your car, just write it all down wherever it guides you, because you're being led. And then by the time you're ending the letter, you will have understood where it is that you need to focus, or just understand the perspective. And she's saying that she's going to be helping you with this. Was she a writer? Oh my gosh, was she a writer? Thank you, Miss
MJ
Sherlock.
said MJ said I was free writing today.
That's what you need to do. That's what she's saying. Just write a letter to her. That's good. That's really, really good. That's what she wants you to do.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Jenny.
Yeah. Um, Venus is so cute. She goes, "Oh my God, y'all are both together today." Because I think she tag teams us. We need to be on more often together, right, guys?
Yes,
Um,
definitely.
oh, and Jenny says the first time seeing Scott, I just subscribed. Good. Thank you very much, Jenny. Well, you're gonna
Yes.
love Scott. Okay, I'm sorry. So MJ said did everything. Okay. All right. So Scott, what do you have there?
Okay, so right along with what Jean said, the Two of Cups. Look here. This is a communication. It's usually a face-to-face communication with someone, but this is your letter writing. This is it. This is communicating with spirit and communicating with the spirits that are out there. So I think that you can communicate with her through your free writing. I think that's why that's here. You may have some anxiety going on about something. You can also write to her or to your guides, about that. And just realize that fear is false evidence appearing real. So you have the capability to change that. Right. And then you got the Four of Pentacles. This can be a little bit of insecurity. I think it goes along with the Nine of Swords here, and just a little bit fear-based things happening. It does to all of us, right? We all have fear-based things that happen to us and make us second guess ourselves. Instead, try to let go a little bit more. And then your angels are saying, and Kelly is saying, go forward. Just keep going. Six of Swords. You're on the right track. Even though the emotions might get high, you can see the emotions in the in the water there. Water is for emotions. The boat's not sinking, right? It's not sinking. You can still get over whatever, circumstances that are bringing you down a little bit. You can get over it, and you can apply it to your life so that you learn and grow, just like we were talking about. Oracle card I got for you is the tree. So I feel like you being grounded and just grounding every day is going to help you. And then you got dimensions, exploring different worlds. So maybe some vacation, some travel is in the cards for you. Okay, so don't hold that don't hold that back if that's something that you think. There's a globe right there. If you think that you could be, you know, going someplace and you can't get there, just start planning it and start thinking about it. And spirit has a way of opening doors. So that's what I got.
Beautiful. All the best to you, MJ. And Kelly is right there with you. Our loved ones are just a thought away. Oh, very nice. Okay, so Craig, and then after Craig is Jill, and after Jill is John. All right, so Craig says, does Clara have a New Year's Day message for me? Uh-oh. Let me see. She's saying pace yourself. Don't try not to get it all done in one day. She's saying take time for freedom, take time for I feel like you're a hard worker there, Mr. Craig. You're always on task and always accomplishing, and um, you know, you have diligent focus, and you're working on things and you're focusing on things that are they're not they're productive for you and they're helpful for you, but she wants you to take time to let go of that focusing, and almost like she's showing me you laying down on in grass and looking up at the blue sky and the clouds going by. She's asking or suggesting that you take a little more contemplative time, some empty-minded time, not necessarily meditation, but something that it would really ease your mind and leave a space open for your own connection. I feel like you do meditate, you do focus on connecting with your loved ones, but she wants you to do, she's suggesting that you might want to try doing something that is without focus. Just relax your mind and let it go where just follow where it leads you. And it's almost like if you would people watch at a park, or if you're laying back and looking up at the clouds in the sky, just something really very non-committal, and just for 30 minutes to an hour or something, but allow for this time to come in. It's really important for you, because you are task oriented, um, Craig, and you do hold yourself to a higher standard, and you have requirements. I don't know if this is your military training, or that you like to get up, you like to make your bed, you like to have your breakfast, you like there's like this routine and this that you have to get done, and it's fine. Those things are helpful, but I'm just saying that outside of all of the routine and the responsibilities, just to let your mind at ease and almost like take yourself out of the elements, because if there's things around you that you can go to that you have responsibility for, take yourself away from that, and allow your mind to relax. That's what I got there, Mr. Craig. How about you, Scott?
Ooh, I love that. All right. So
You
I
were letting your mind relax. We're all like, it's good for all of us.
yeah. Yeah, I pulled four cards for you, Craig. Three of them are wands. So that tells me creativity and passion is what she is focusing on right now. So I'm thinking, new things for you to do. Like Gene said, you might have a routine of doing things. Maybe break that up a little bit and do some things that are fun for you. Now, the Five of Wands is a little chaos and conflict, but this guy is staying out of it. So that's the best way. If you see any thing that, anything that might be going on with people that they're just, not being productive, just stay out of that energy. And then you got the Warrior, or the Knight of Swords, who might be moving a little bit too fast. So just slow down is what I'm hearing, and enjoy the moments that you have with your guides, with Clara. Enjoy those moments that you have in the now. And then you got the Ace of Wands. And so the Ace of Wands is about clarity, again, compassion and passion, creativity. So just bringing those things in and doing something new. And then you got the Six of Wands that leads to victory. So you're on the right path, Craig. I think she's really happy with you, and just wants to be your cheerleader. And the Oracle card, let's see what we got. The Mirror. She wants you to do a little bit of shadow work. So there's nothing wrong about that, because you get to see the soul and bring out the truth and things. So a little bit of shadow work, and then ambition. So yeah, creativity, doing new things, high ideals, realistic goals, reaching objectives, but ambition, just yeah, that's it. Yeah, lots of creativity and lots of passion coming in with these wands and this ambition card as well. So that's what I got, Greg.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay, so Jill is next, and then John Smith, and after John is Sandra. And did I say thank you, Miss Sherlock? I think I did, but if not, Miss Sherlock, thank you very much. You're so kind. And Craig Dixon, I have my eyes closed. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay,
Greg.
so Jill says, I went to bed, closed my bedroom door, and locked it. Ooh. Woke up in the middle of the night and the door was wide
Oh,
open. Did I forget or did I have a spirit visit? Thank you. Um, do you always lock your door? I don't lock my door. I don't close my door.
I don't
I,
either.
I guess we have to share with everybody our bedroom routine. I guess it depends on if you have, pets or something that you want to keep out
Yeah.
so that they don't disturb you. Do you let the cats climb up anytime, or they sleep with in the bed there, or do you put them in somewhere when they sleep there, Mr. Scott?
No, they have free reign, so it's their apartment. I just
And
live here. It's their bed.
so do they disturb you in the middle of the night though?
Not usually. No, they're usually very considerate cats. They'll just come and curl up beside me. So
Yeah, she said she always locks her door. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on your. She lives alone with no pets, and you lock your door. Wow. What if? Well, hope. Yeah. Let's just see if we can figure this out. Mm. So as I'm just picking up my pendulum and I was getting ready to ask, and the first thing I heard was, it was you, Jill. You got up in the middle of the night and unlocked the door
ooh,
yourself, but you were not awake. It was almost like that you were sleepwalking or something. And it was not a spirit, but it was you, but you did lock it. Let me see. Did Jill lock the door before going to sleep like she does every night? Yes. Did Jill herself wake up and unlock the door in the middle of the night? Yes. Mhm. Was she sleepwalking or was she sleepwalking? No. Was she astral traveling?
mm,
But I think if we're astral traveling, we can't interact with the 3D world because it's our astral body. Um, but I think that you did get up in the middle of the night and unlocked it unknowingly. I think you may have been exhausted or uh, I don't know. That is yeah. Either that or you in the middle of a dream, and I don't know why you wouldn't remember getting up and doing it. But that's what I got right away as I was asking. How about you, Scott? What do your cards say?
interesting. Still putting them together here. You got the Page of Discs. This is the Page of Pentacles. So this is the manifester. So he's staring there, and this is manifesting what you want. And I think with the spirit world and with what Gene said, I think it's a combination. I think that the spirit had you get up and do that. Why? I'm not sure. Let's look at the other cards. You got um, the Chariot, and this is you pushing through to victory. So they want to let you know that miraculous things can happen, whether you do it or whether they do it for you. Um, Two of Pentacles is about balance and flexibility. I think you had the balance to get up and move and to go towards the door. I think that's what that means. And then you got the Eight of Cups. So this is your spirit saying, I think there's something that you need to walk away from. Okay, so it could be a sign that you need to walk away from something in your room, maybe that needs to be purified and needs to be saged, or put some crystals around it. There's something in your room that needs that kind of attention so that you can walk away from the negative, if there is any negative energy. There might be, and you just don't know it. And that's spirit's sign for you to open the door and let out negative energy. Ooh, yes, stay true. So stay true to yourself. And I think you would know if that's the case. Was it someone on the other side? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it was spirit, and it was your close guides as well having you do that. And then you got the overcome cards. So you can overcome anything that comes your way. Transformation and change may be coming to you as well. So um, I'm thinking that there's something to walk away from, and yes, sage the heck out of your living quarters and make sure that it's all clean and the negative energy is gone. So that's what I got.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. And Jill, I did ask, I said, could it have been anything else other than Jill that unlocked and opened that door? And it said no. But I don't think that you remember doing it. Wow. I Interesting. And I would definitely clear the room for sure. Like Scott said, the energy in the room. And, it's always a good practice to do every couple of months or every, year or just routinely. It's always good to clear out, maybe move the location of some items in the room and, and clear the energy a little bit. I don't know if you do feng shui, but maybe if there's a mirror, you don't want to sleep right in front of the mirror and stuff. Look up some feng shui tips is also a good thing. And Nan says she always closes her bedroom door because it keeps the warmth in. Now I can see that if it's an older home or a drafty home, and
Yeah.
it does keep the warmth in for sure. For sure. Yeah, I know. Interesting question there, Miss Sinanan. I say that because I like saying her name. Thank you very much. She says, thanks to both of you. No, I'm sorry, John. Jill says, was it someone on the other side? And I checked this, said, could it have been anybody or anything else other than Jill? And it said no, because anybody on the other side wouldn't be able to manipulate. Well, I guess they could, but typically not. It's not easy for them to manipulate, um, you know, heavy matter, heavy dense things. They could turn on a radio or more electrical things, or things that are very light, or pennies or dimes or something. But to unlock a door and open it, it would have to be a very, very strong earthbound presence. But it said it was nothing other than yourself. But that's keep checking, keep asking. um, but thanks for asking. Okay. And John is next. Now, John, did you say you were here? Let me just check back here, see if I can
I
see John.
think he did. I'm not sure for 100%. I don't see it in the. Oh, he said here back a while ago, but that's been a little while. Yes, here.
Okay.
Yes.
And after John is Sandra. Angel reading for John. I'm tuning into your energy, John, and I feel that you are an empath, and I feel that you might also be like an HSP, the highly sensitive person. I feel as though you have um, uh, delicate sensory um, awareness, and you things affect you deeply, and you do. I feel like you have and sometimes need to have boundaries, and sometimes the boundaries don't even work. Um, so I feel like you do protect yourself a lot, and your empathic tendencies. Um, So your angels want you to know to work on a routine practice. I don't know if you have any crystals, but crystals work wonders. I am an HSP, and I don't think I have it with me, but I have I use these at work. I have them at my desk, and this is a labradorite, and this takes that really gut wrenching, sensitive, like feeling, and it makes it so that you're like, oh, it doesn't, it reduces the severity of your angst. And the angst could just be about, an everyday thing, but it's that you, whatever it is, it's extra. So I feel like this extra. And what they're asking you to do is to bring it back into balance. And you might want to consider using crystals, and specifically labradorite, but keep looking and keep searching. There's also fluorite, which is a darker stone. You can notice these are darker. Green is healing. And then there's this one, which is obsidian, but and black onyx. But anything dark in color will absorb that sensitivity and will help you to work on the balance. You might also want to explore um, essential oils. You guys are like, Jean, do those stones really do that? Does the smell really make a difference? I'm letting you
Yeah.
know this is frequency and vibration, and scents are frequency and vibration. Music is frequency and vibration. Um, if you have a tuning fork, or if you can listen to binaural beats or something to help keep you balance that rhythm that you have inside of you. Because right now I see you really wide open, and you don't need to have all of that. mm, I'm trying to think of the right word. All of that pain going through life. You can turn that back around and be in command of your life, and in command of when you open your heart and when it's not open. Um, so definitely work on getting some labradorite. And then the only other thing I would suggest is I have on my channel the um, chakra balancing, and we did chakra and stones. But if you'd go through and do the chakra balancing, um, and that would really help to balance and build that sense of command inside of you, because I feel as though there's maybe a little bit of an imbalance there. But you have a heart of gold there, mister, and that you are extremely sensitive, and you have a beautiful heart. Oh, geez. And I feel as though just working on balancing and mm, the boundaries would really be helpful for you. Um, so how about you, Scott?
Yeah, I got very similar. Got the inner voice for you. So thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. So they're gonna let you know, which way that you should go. Your intuition, your gut feeling. That's usually the angels speaking to you. Okay, and then out of 6 cards, I got 2 that are archangels. Your first one is Shamuel. I just love this card because it's so androgynous. But it says, "Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart." Archangel Shamuel is over the high heart chakra and over rose quartz. So that could be something else that you might, think about doing along with Jean's beautiful crystals that she had that I'm jealous of. But you you have a potential to, you know, have your heart just shine, and I think you're on your way to that. You have spiritual abundance coming to you, so just believe in that. Believe that you have that coming to you. And here's about the balancing. So yeah, balance yourself and make healthy choices, and they want you to just to thrive. And then you got speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. So there might be something you need to tell someone or to make an announcement, something out of love that you need to do. And then I got focus your mind. And if you look at this card, it looks like the chakras, and they're not lined up like the chakras would be, but they're the same colors. So focus on your chakras, like Jean said as well, and also to focus your priorities. Yeah. So that's what I got.
They are beautiful cards there, Scott.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. John. And so nice of you to be here. We appreciate your question. And I see we have a lurker. Wisdom Seeker Joan is here. Hi,
Hi,
Joan.
Joan.
She says, I've been lurking. And when I heard Jill's question, she said, I got it was her, but she wasn't fully conscious. She's backing me up even when she's not here.
Yep.
Thank you, Joan. Yep. I love it. I love it. And when you're listening to a show and you're busy doing other things, and then you got to run to the computer and go, oh my gosh. Aw. Okay, very nice. Thank you. And Sandra is here. After Sandra is Billy Diamonds. So did Sandra say hello, and did Billy Diamonds say hello? We thank you all for being here and for hanging out and
Yes.
for being so patient with us.
Sandra's here.
Thank you. Angel reading for Miss Sandra. So your self-talk, Miss Sandra, your angels are saying you wouldn't talk to us like that. They're saying to be gracious with yourself, to give yourself grace, and to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Give yourself some patience, some slack, and treat yourself well. And say, well, I didn't get it done today. I'll put it on my list for tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay. And they're not saying like just give yourself a pass all the time. They're just saying to allow yourself the it's important for us to be kind to ourselves in order to be have the ability to be kind to others. It's important for us to love ourselves in order to fully love others. It's important for us to have patience with ourselves in order to display patience for others. So they're asking you to work on providing this for yourself. I feel like you may be neglecting yourself and helping others first, or putting others' priorities always in front of yours, or you may be comparing yourself and not, and we are unique individual beings of light having a human experience. And they want you to honor that light by honoring ourselves. And that's where this all begins. Yep, she has a lot on her plate at the moment, she says. How about you, Scott?
Hey, well, you've got a slew of angels coming in here. You've got the divine physician, Archangel Raphael, and this is the archangel over the heart chakra. So, and is about healing. So I feel like there's some healing that needs to come into your life. When Jean was talking, the self-talk really stood out to me. And that's something that you can work on, and you can have the angels to help you as well. Have them to help you to speak with to yourself with love, right? So I've got that. You got another archangel, Azrael, and this is a change and transition. So I feel like there is something new that's coming for you, and a change, and just get ready because you've got support. Trust your vibes, trust your intuition that's coming to you. Okay. And then you got another archangel, Shamiel, or the Bragiel, sorry. And he is all about peace and harmony. And I should say they, it's very androgynous again. But yeah, so peace and harmony. When you need that in your life, call on Raguel. I call on Raguel every time. I meditate, not every time, but most every time. And because he's the angel of peace and harmony, and I got it from this card in this deck. So maybe that's for me to share to you. Ask for peace and harmony through that Archangel Raguel. And then you got the unconditional love card, the Divine Mother. You just got all kinds of, you know, love cards that are coming in for you. This is for self-love, I believe, too. And knowing that you have love coming in from other realms as well. Okay, with your guardians and your angels. And then express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Okay, so there you go. Just be creative and look for passionate things to come in. And you are protected. You are very much protected, Sandra. So that's what I got for you.
Beautiful, Scott. I love that. I'm doing some typing and I wanted to
Okay. Hey,
mute while I was
Sherry.
doing that.
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry's here. Sherry, Voices from the Swamp, everybody, is stopping by. Thank you so much for coming by. That was really sweet of you. And yeah, Jackie, excuse my typos. I don't know why I can't hit the end. Must be how my keyboard is. So thank you very much, Sandra. And yeah, she said she's had to put herself on the back burner lately. Yeah, she says thank you so much. You're welcome. I love your cards, Scott. They're really beautiful and on point. And Billy said he was here. Oh, geez, Sherry's on vacation. Everybody, look out! Look out!
Look out.
Look
Could be
out!
coming to your backyard soon.
I know. We should do a road trip. We should do a
Yeah.
road trip. That would be cool. Going around to each everybody in the community. All right. So Billy Diamond says, would love a reading. Oh, okay. An angel reading. Okay. I love all those emojis, Billy. What is that last one? Is that like a shrimp or something?
Looks like a sad shrimp.
Isn't that funny? Billy, your angel is exhausted. Um, they can't keep up with you. I feel like you have tested your your guidance. You have they're just saying they're exhausted. They can hardly keep up with you. I feel like you move and you change and you go and you think and you. I feel like you have a million things, a lot of activity around you. You may even be playing video games or something where you're moving or something. I don't know if you do, but there's something that moves very fast around you. I don't know if you some people just always have a project to work on, and they don't. Oh, he's quite moody. Okay. They have been working with you. And so they want you to know, Billy, you can think of them as like what they want me to say, like a compadre. They want me to they're what they're showing me is there is also a spirit guide, a Native American spirit guide that is also with you, that is there to help to be your partner and somebody who you can lean on, and to give your angels a little bit of assistance. um, I don't know if you have affinity to Native American spirit guides. Also, do you have a pet? Is there a dog that might be able to help to lift your moods? And you too, just like the person in the very beginning, there is an imbalance of minerals and nutrients and essential um, it just the essentials, and make sure you have all of these nutrients, because we don't want to needlessly suffer if it's not necessary. I see that you do love animals and the animals love you. I feel like you are a forest dweller. You love to go to the forest. And they are, your angels are suggesting that you do go outside. I feel like you're also connected to the elementals and the fairies and things like this, and and dragons. So they're all coming in together. You have a whole team that are working with you, and they say they don't mind. They say he does keep us busy, but we don't mind that. They will keep after you, and they just want you to accept a little bit of love, accept a little bit of light in. Sometimes it's hard to shine the light on ourselves and to fill um, our heart and our soul with all that light. But they want you to try and do this in smaller doses, but do allow yourself this kindness. So that was a lot there. Okay, so he says, I have a dog, not really into, oh, I have no dog, not really into dogs. Currently doing my best to focus on one project. I have a cat for, I did have a cat for a few weeks. And yes, I like traveling. Okay. All right. Let's see what Scott's cards have to say. But Scott, what did you get?
The first card I got for you, Billy, is a leap of faith. So there might be an opportunity that is waiting out there for you, and you need to take it. Sometimes it's hard to take a leap of faith because we don't know where we're going to land. And like I usually say, As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not take the opportunity? It can be a learning experience for you. And then you got the balance card. So external balance, home, relationships, friendships, work as well. Making sure all that is balanced out. Because when we get overbalanced in one area, like you become a workaholic, something like that, it becomes a little bit yucky because you don't get the other things done that you need to do. So I've got that. Honor your beauty. So honor yourself and on the inside. Okay, and this is inner and outer beauty, but I'm really thinking on the inside for you. You need to not be so hard on yourself and trust in yourself that you will have the right answers and that you do have a lot of wisdom and integrity and intuition to make the right answers and make the right solutions to problems that you will, maybe having. So you are able to do that. And I love how Jean said that you are into native, you may have a connection with Native Americans. Look what I got. It
Oh,
was already
wow.
pulled. It was already pulled when she said this. You got the spirit animal with a Native American. Okay, so this is also being connected with your spirit animal. So whatever that is, mine is the Black Panther, and I focus on that for strength when I'm meditating. You can focus on your spirit animal for when you're meditating. Ask them to bring in the characteristics that you need the most, and then live your joy. Be happy, and I'm moody too, so I get what you're saying, but if you try to live your joy in every situation, then good things will come out of that. And it'll just keep bringing in better things for you. And your last card is Archangel Raziel, spiritual gifts. Yeah, the angels are bringing you gifts so that you can have and help others and not just help yourself. Yes, to help yourself, but to help others as well. So that is what I got, Billy. Thank you for being here.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Billy. We appreciate your feedback. That was wonderful. So we had a little bit of extra time, and I asked Jackie to choose for me. I felt like there was somebody in the chat that I missed their question, and I felt like it might have been an important one, and I couldn't go back and look at everyone. So Jackie pointed out that Maria Marino had asked this question. You're welcome, Billy. And thank you, Jackie, for your assistance. I really appreciate that. I was going to ask Scott, but it's hard for us to go back up and look at everything, and sometimes
Mhm.
we can't see it all. But I kind of felt like there was something there that we needed to address. So that was a good assist there, Miss Jackie. Thank you. So Maria, hi Maria. She says, "Is my sister Patty around me? She misses her terribly." How long ago did Patty pass, Maria, if you don't mind? Was it just this year or has it been a while? No,
It
just
was
last month? Oh,
wow.
Maria. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for your loss. You're still in the shock and trauma phase there, Miss Maria. She wants you to know not to worry about her. I see her sort of in with the I don't mean it. I just see her as an image of a goddess. I see her as an image of the goddess Isis is coming through. I feel like she's in the arms of angels. Now, Isis has like a wingspan and it has all feathers. So maybe that was angels as well that I see. This beautiful circle of goddess, like this circle of light behind her. And then I saw these wings that with feathers. So I think she's letting us know that she is with the angels. There is something gold that she wants you to have. She's saying, even if you don't want it, you can pass it down. She's saying that gold holds memory and frequency, and it's a conductor. She said that it also shines bright, like sunlight. She is with an older gentleman on the other side. Not sure if this is a father or somebody else who had passed on the other side, but she's with in good hands of a wise ancestor. And she's definitely showing me angels. She's showing me angels with the wingspan that are totally like up and out, like pointed up. So she wanted to confirm and validate that it was angels. It wasn't Isis that I was seeing. And she wants you to know that she is, she wants you to be happy for her. She wants you to know that she is in the realm of unconditional love, surrounded by uh, angels and ancestors, loved ones. She's being very well taken care of. She says that she is working with her family. I don't know if she had children of her own. She's working with the family who is was left behind. There may have been a gentleman. Was there? I'm thinking maybe a husband or a brother or a son, and any of these left behind. That is sort of like giving the strong exterior, and they're suffering as you. She's saying to give yourself time and to allow the grieving process to come. I feel like it's almost every day. It's almost like every day when you wake up, it's like you cry all over again. And it's she understands how much you love her. She understands how much you miss her, and she understands it's the whole lifetime connection that you're feeling the loss of. It's not just she feels the entirety of the loss. Like there's so much more than just not just the relationship, but um, there's so much more that is lost. And because of this, I'm not sure if the family was interrupted because of this, or that some things will not be the same because of her passing. She's saying that there's more. It's almost compounded. There's circumstances around this that is also devastating. She just wants you to know that to give yourself time. She's saying, listen for messages in songs. They're very gentle. They're very sweet. They're very kind. Just little lyrics. She's saying, if you say, you know, if you see something that stood out to you and that makes you go, like makes you take notice, this is her communicating with you. That's as little as she can do right now. But she's saying she is very much watching over the family and doing what she can to help you guys process. I do see she's really in a bright, beautiful flowers, angels. She really is showing me some magnificent images, but she's also sharing the devastation that's left behind. And she's saying that she was, she does feel, she just wants to thank you for honoring her, the celebration of her life. And she just is sending you her love. And Scott, how about you?
I just wanted to mention, Joan just said today is the 12th anniversary of my sister's passing. She sent me a huge rabbit, her symbol in my yard. Look for symbols. Yeah, definitely look for symbols. Um, Very interesting, Maria, what I got for you. Um, I got the death card as the very first card that came out. And usually I will say this is not a literal death. This is transformation and transition. And it is transformation and transition. But this is you going through the process of her death. And this is the transformation that is going to happen for her or already has happened for her. And she's a new spirit, a new being, but she loves you and misses you very much. She sees you grieving, you know, just like Jean picked up, you're grieving a lot, and I can look at your comment there, and it has a broken heart. And here's the Three of Swords, which is all about a broken heart. So just know that grieving is okay. I took like over a year to not ugly cry every day after my mom died. So it took me a long time. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to ugly cry. It's okay to mourn their loss. So it's natural to do that. Then you got the Justice card. For me, she is telling you the good that comes back to you is because of the good person that you are, and that you're a wonderful person, and she is very excited to see what you do with your life. And don't feel trapped, because look right here, they're looking in the mirror, but or the water there, but look right here, she is not trapped. She just thinks she is. So don't feel trapped and like you can't go on. You can go on. And then you got the ebb and flow card. So change with the tides, surrender, a surge of energy. So just go with the flow and let things come as they will. And that includes the grief, because you are both still connected. Okay, so you are connected with your sister, and you always will be. She wants you to know that. Always will be. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Maria. And lots of love and light to you.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a heavy one. I felt like there was somebody out there that, so Maria says, yes, always connected. Hmm. I felt like there was, I mean, I know that and a lot of you are saying that you've lost loved ones recently as well.
Right.
Um, but thank you very much, Maria and Patty. And she said that she was the glue that held the family together. I'm not sure where that was, somewhere up here. Sorry, I can't see it. Here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here's Joan's comment where she said, it's the 12th anniversary of her sister's passing, and she sent me a huge rabbit, her symbol. She said, in my yard, so look for symbols. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's very raw right now, Maria. I do feel the shock and the trauma is you're still processing that phase. Um, but all the best to you, and please do take good care of yourself. And it's tragic at any time, but around the holidays, it's doubly so. We understand that each and every one of you are also, going through our own losses. especially at this time of year. But anyway, I just wanted to thank Scott-Scorpio Sun Tarot. I really enjoy reading together, being together. I love our Saturdays together. I'm so grateful for you. And please do
Thank
go
you.
on over and subscribe to Scott's channel. And like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. And Scott, do you have where you will be next? What does your schedule look like?
I'm going to be doing one probably tomorrow during the afternoon, probably a members only. So if you're not a member, there's a members only button there, and it's only $2.99. It's not expensive, but I'm doing a members only probably tomorrow, and then I have Nancy at A Crone's Intuition will be on for our bi-weekly show tomorrow at 7 p.m. and that's all Eastern Standard Time. So, what have you got going on?
I have Val from Dragonfly Crystals coming on tomorrow, and Maria says she's subscribing to you right now.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And Jackie is putting your link in there. We're trying to get them over 2,000, y'all. So tell all your friends and go on over and subscribe if you're watching now or if you're watching later. We really appreciate all of your help in achieving this goal for dear Scott. And I am looking forward to seeing everybody again very soon. And I'm grateful for all of you being here. And if I will see you all tomorrow, so it won't be New Year's, but every time I want to say Happy New Year, but I think I'll be back a couple of times before the end of the year.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.